All right, Coach, another game where you guys just fight your way back and deliver a big swing to win it. I guess just talk about just the fight for your team just these last 2 days.
Yeah, it's been on full display. We've had to have it. Arkansas State, Coach Silva and them are giving us everything you could ask for. These games have been highly contested. Exciting baseball, man. If you're just a fan, you tune in. I would imagine you wouldn't want to change the station. It's been pretty incredible what you're seeing. But what a moment for Shane. And there's a lot of things that happen through the course of a game. We talked about that from yesterday's. A lot of things that go unheralded. But I think the story is Shane's pinch hit, 3-run homer. What a big moment that he certainly deserves. And to do it in the spot when the team needed it the most was just awesome. So I'm honestly just as happy as I could be for him. Obviously, all the guys are going to enjoy it. We'll have a fun bus ride back. But I think him having to have that moment after all the things he's gone through is big. And hopefully it's something that, now deep down inside of him, he knows he's ready for any moment that comes about, as we go through the rest of 2025.
Didn't get the start you guys wanted on the mound, but once again the bullpen comes through for you. And today it was Rech and it was Frida.
I think Rech and Frida's been obviously really good and just got nasty when he had to get big time nasty. But I think Rech and be able to bounce back from Tuesday. I know it's very disappointing for him, but Wednesday was a reset day. Then we worked hard Thursday. He had really good stuff pregame yesterday. He was actually sort of in the mix there a couple times to potentially maybe be next guy. And we just needed somebody to come in there and change the look and just honestly execute pitches. It sounds cliche as can be, but there's been a ton of swings. 24 first pitch, 8, another 19 today. They're swinging. We just got to put spots. Put the ball in spots that is conducive to us and what we do. And when you don't, they're getting you, especially the way the field's been playing. Balls are in the air, they're going to be gone. And so him getting us those 8 outs was tremendous. And then, Frida did his thing there the last 4.
Just talk about just this team's camaraderie right now. It just seems like this trip they've just had a lot of fun.
Look, I think we've said a lot of times our culture, I think, leads more to winning than the wins leading to culture. I've said that from the jump, and so that's not a revisionist history thing. But you got to have fun. This game's so hard, and winning's so hard. You are allowed to enjoy it. I say that sometimes to remind myself, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm the greatest in the world at that either. You're always thinking about the next thing, and that can be problematic. But sometimes you can sit there with a win or a loss and say, hey, you know what? I got X amount of time to just revel in that moment and not always think about the next thing, because that can be difficult to do. But these guys will have fun, and we'll have a good time rolling back, and we'll figure out what the next thing is, later on in the night. And, we'll go with Luke tomorrow. He'll be ready to compete, so I'm excited to see him get out there on the hill. And, we'll see what they're doing on their side in terms of what that means for us. But truly the next 15 hours about us just preparing ourselves to compete, because you're going to have to compete as we've seen these first 2 nights.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Shane, you come into the ball game, you deliver the big swing, 3-run homer, and to take the lead. Just as a pinch hitter too, I just talk about just coming to the ball game there and delivering that swing there.
Yeah, Coach did a great job on getting a scouting report on that reliever that came in. I had the plan going into it. The first pitch I saw wasn't one that I knew I could do damage on. So I waited for the next pitch, and I knew that if he gave me a good pitch, I was going to put a good swing on it. And luckily, I got a hold of it.
It was kind of interesting, how that happened. You walked up to the plate, right-handed pitcher on the mound, and then they make the switch, and now you're switching to the other side, just being a switch hitter there.
Yeah, that's the good thing about being a switch hitter. There's not really any matchups that kind of put you at a disadvantage, so it's a good feeling. I've worked hard at it, so knowing that I had the amount of confidence I do from one side to have it in the other, that's a good feeling. I was in there with confidence.
And you had been swinging the bat pretty well right-handed too. The home run you hit last week at South was from the right side of the plate. Just talk about just coming back from the injury. I know it's been mostly pinch hit opportunities for you, but it seems like this last week you've been pretty hot.
Yeah, it's really just it's a mindset thing. Just getting my confidence back, getting my timing back. That's really the only thing. Hit as hard as it is, and confidence is all you need, and just trusting yourself to just go out there and compete. That's really all I had to get back to do, and just seeing pitches and getting back in the groove of things like I was before the injury.
another series win, but you guys want to go out tomorrow and get a sweep. But how can you guys keep that momentum rolling?
Just stay weird. That's our motto now. Just get weird. Yeah, just get weird. That's all it is.
Appreciate it.